はい、ありがとうございます。どうぞ。
ありがとうございます。Let's take a 6-hour trip across Japan by train, by public transportation. I'm currently in Takayama, which is in the central region of Japan. I believe it's in the Gifu area. And I'm taking the trip all the way to Mashiko, which is pretty much splitting in half, closer towards Tokyo. Why did I do this myself? I don't know. I really wanted to go to Mashiko for their ceramics. It's the ceramics town. And I was like, oh, I'll just go in a circle. I didn't realize how long of a trip it was going to be. I didn't really realize what I was going to do. But nonetheless, here we are about to take this trip. There is currently a long line, which I wasn't expecting. Thank goodness I have my tickets ahead of time. Which, speaking of tickets, that's the first thing we have to do is get your tickets done.
Basic ticket, Takayama, Utsunomiya, Saturday, January 25 ね。Takayama, Toyama, no reserve seat ね。Toyama, Omiya, Kagaya, reserve seat. So this is all reserve seat. Correct ね。Omiya, Utsunomiya, no reserve seat. So please look this time. Takayama, Toyama, and this time ね。
I was just getting your tickets kind of early. I didn't realize this till I recently took a trip from Tomoya or Nozawa Onsen to Takayama. The thing is, it's not even necessarily the transportation and like the literal route 2 to 2, but it's like the wait times. It's like getting your ticket. So if you don't get your ticket in time, it might get sold out and you'd be waiting for another one. Literally, I had to wait like 3 hours between 2 trains when I was on my way from Nozawa to Takayama. But thankfully I got my tickets earlier, as you see. Now we're just waiting here in line. I never really see a line here to queued up. I'm surprised they're not just letting us go in towards the tracks, but this is a little bit different than I guess like your regular local train. This is the Hida Express train. Usually it's about a 2 hour and 50-minute trip, I think, but they have an express option, which is what I opted for because the trip is already 6 hours long. I didn't want to make it longer. So now we wait. It looks like they're finally letting people through. So I was a little nervous. I was like, well, how's that going to work? Since we're only like a few minutes out from the train, letting us through. Well, this is not the most efficient. There's a long line. They had us queue up, but now the escalators aren't running and everybody has to wait in line for an elevator. So your only other option is to take the stairs down. This is, I guess, what I'm going to do with my heavy ass luggage.
Please wait and behind the yellow line. Train is approaching. Please wait and behind the yellow line. Train is approaching.
Okay, we have made it on the train and secured a seat. There's 2 types of seats with these long haul trains. There's a reserve and a non-reserve. Part of my route is reserve seating, part isn't reserve seating. This first train on the Hida is not reserved. And I noticed when the train arrived that not everybody was getting out of the seat for this car. So I was like, oh my gosh, there's gonna be limited seats. So I was on a mission. As soon as I got in here, I was like, I need a seat. And I sat on the first one in front of me. Thankfully, there's like no other seat in front of me, so I can just put my suitcase in front because there wasn't really enough space in the little suitcase holders. But unfortunately, I don't have a food tray. As you can see, like there's food trays here. That guy's eating a bento box. So for these long express trains, you can eat. Some trains in Japan you can't eat, but this type of train you can. When you see a train, you see a tray, you can usually eat. I have some snacks for my first round, but I'll just have to eat it in my lap.
ご案内いたします。列車この先、平久留川11時17分、日野谷11時55分。
For my snack of the train, we have the beef stew and cheese bun, some karaage chicken, and this like cookies and cream cake. I already started eating this one as soon as I left the Family Mart. I had plans to eat it in a waiting area before the train. I didn't know there's gonna be such a long line. to get onto the train, but alas, I can finally dig in. I think beef stew is like a specialty in Takayama, so I guess their family mart serves this. Pretty nice. Okay, so our first route of the trip is finished. So we went from Takayama to Tomoya Station, and now we have to get on another, well, we have to get on the first Shinkansen of this route. We have to get all the way over there from here to get on our next transfer. There seems to be some type of fair here in the middle of the station. Oh, this is so cute. Dang it, I would get something, but literally I have only so much cash left, so I'm trying to spend only on card unless I really need to spend cash, because I don't want to get any more cash at the ATM. Maybe if they have card, I'll get something cute. Oh, I'm detouring. I think that I have a little bit of time before my next transfer. My transfer after this one, I will only have a few minutes, which I'm really nervous about, but hopefully it'll work out well. Look at these cute little food charms. Oh, that's so cute. I don't know what these are. I think those are crystals. Oh, that's cute. The little charms are so cute. Okay, we have made it to the Shinkansen gate. Thankfully, this is not one of the super big stations in Tokyo. If this was in like Ueno Station, Tokyo Station, one of those real big stations in the city area, I'd be nervous. But I actually stopped here in Tomoya when I was on my way to Takayama, so I knew that it wouldn't be like too crazy to get through. Of course, I had to take a bathroom break. Look how clean these bathrooms are. Oh my gosh. Don't we love clean public transportation bathrooms? That's me. Not a bathroom too. This is like has a spot for little kitties, so the mom has to bring her kitties. There's some spots to have like bigger spaces, especially because this is also made in Flushwell. Especially since this is like a bigger station. there's like more space for like luggage and things. All right, let's go. Hold on to your luggage. The amount of like don't drop your luggage little doodles I've seen are so funny. Some of them are just hilarious. I saw a little video at one station and it was so funny. This is our next route. If you're looking for what car your seat is, you can see them either on like the doorways, or sometimes they'll actually be on the ground. Like I've seen some stations where they're on the ground. So let's head to my car. And if you're non-reserve, try to find the non-reserve section quickly, because like you saw with the Hida one, they can fill up fast and you don't want to be standing on a long route trip. Here's my car, car 4. I almost had a disaster. I left my bag in the bathroom. Gotta stay focused. So I had this lady wash my bag, her, the blonde. She was kind enough to wash my bag. I went and got it because ain't no way, I only had like so many minutes left. And if I tried to go get it with my luggage, this heavy ass luggage, that would have slowed me down. And I was like, I can't. My mom always tells me, don't let nobody hold your bags when you're like in the airport or something like that. But I was like, damn, this one time. But the lady made a funny note though. She was like, it's Japan, so no problem. And low key, she's a little bit right, to be honest with you. It probably would have just gone to Lost and Found, and I may have even been able to get it mailed to me. So, but I just did not want to throw a wrench in my route. We're all good and we're still on time. This is our first Shinkansen of the route. So the first one was like a local express train, and this is our first proper Shinkansen train. Aren't they so sleek and pretty? Let's see. As you can see, the terrain has changed a lot. We came from back there, but we probably went from one of these areas into the mountainous areas in the distance. at the end of like a route, you have to like finish your card or give away your card, or they'll take it. Either the person will take it, or like when you insert it into the machine at the end of your route, it'll just stay in that machine. So as you see, I no longer have the ticket from Takayama to Tomoya. And then this long thing here is a receipt. I'm a bit confused about how this works. So they'll give you a ticket for each individual works still. But like when I went into that train cycle to get onto Shinkansen, if you notice, I put my one card in, it didn't let me go. It didn't open until I put this card here in as well. That's when it let me through. So I don't know how that works. I don't know why it works like that, but that's how they do it. So I guess by the end of this, the only thing I'll have left is my receipt card here. But yep. Okay, we're at our next stop at Omiya Station. Literally, I had to hurry up and like get up. I wanted to be the first at the door because my next transfer, I only have a short leeway time, so I gotta be on it if I don't want to miss it. So I have my tickets ready. I'm by the door. Let's wish for the best. Oh shit! I'm not taking those stairs. Escalator. We made it with like very little time to spare, like 2 minutes to spare. Anything else, any mistake would have been over with. But I think it's low-key late. Hopefully it's late, and hopefully I didn't make a mistake because it's supposed to be here, but it's not here yet. It's supposed to be here right now. Okay. I literally hope this is the right train. We're just gonna get on in vibes. Vibes. I just barely got a seat, but my stop is here in the flat, so on to the next route. I'm confused. I'm gonna have this person do it. I didn't want to risk it with this. I don't have time. Okay, the bus is this way. Last transportation. This is a local bus to Mashiko. I just barely made this, y'all. Oh my gosh, I'm running with this luggage. Okay, I hope I have enough on my speaker card. I don't even know, but we gonna see. We gonna ball out. Cool, I hope my speaker has enough. Okay, I made it on. I've just barely made it. I either have 443 yen left, or this route cost me 443 yen. And even still, I'll probably have like 500 or 600 left. I'm almost there. Once I get off at my stop, I'm actually getting picked up by my accommodations, thank goodness, because it would have been a 42-minute walk, and with this heavy suitcase, yeah. After 6 hours of traveling, yeah. But my next challenge is getting off at the right stop. So the stop I'm getting off at doesn't have like an English name, so I'm just gonna have to pay attention to those characters when I get there and pay attention to the timing around what time I'm supposed to get there. But what a journey. And also we have no cards left. I have no more cards. I only have my receipt left. Well, show you my receipt. all I have left is my receipt. Surprisingly, this must look like the receipt and this looks like the ticket. But yeah, all I have left is my receipt here. So this cost me. Okay, so actually we have one more obstacle on our hands. I thought this was the bus where you just swipe on and get off, but I think this is one of those buses where you swipe on and swipe off. I've been paying attention and I've been seeing people swipe off. Because sometimes there are buses where you just swipe once and you get off, and then sometimes there are buses where you swipe on and swipe off. I think this is swipe off. If I have like an extra 100 yen or two, I'll be good to pay the balance, but I don't know what I do because I was getting all the goodies and all the treats in Takayama from the street vendors, and I was giving them all my coins and all my yen. Let's hope for the best. Let's hope for the best. And I need to reload up because I'm gonna have to put money in my card again to get to Tokyo because I have a few more days in Tokyo, but I think I'm gonna have to withdraw money again. I didn't want to, but I think I'm gonna have to. So that guy up there, I think, swiped his card and he's paying with change. That's gonna be me. Hey, lucky me, I have a lot of coins on me. I had a lot in my pocket that I didn't know I had. Yo, my wallet dropped and all my coins came spilling out. And this girl helped me pick it up. So nice. This bus is actually super behind. It's like almost, I think like 17 minutes behind from when it was supposed to be arriving at my destination. And I feel so bad because, like I said, I have a ride waiting for me there. So I guess if you're in the kind of rural area, leave your area there. Be mindful of that. I think for the most part, it's not. Actually, it can be a big deal. Like I feel like when it becomes a problem, it's like when you have to get somewhere from one point from another. For example, like with all those like transits that I had with a couple, or one of them, it left late, so I was worried to make it to my next transit. And, you know, that can kind of derail you. I feel like in countryside though, you don't really have to think about that as much. But like in certain areas, you do. 3 more stops. Oh, I'm exhausted. I got the veil. We have arrived in Mashiko. I'm currently waiting for my ride. I hope she didn't come and leave, or he didn't come and leave. Oh, what a journey. Oh my gosh. So I left from my hotel at about 10 something ish, and our journey officially started at about, well, the train part of our journey started at 11:03. And what time is it right now? Hold on, let me check and see. It's currently 4:55. Oh my gosh. I'm excited for my time in Mashiko though. I'm going to be learning how to make ongi. That's going to be fun. If you don't know, check that out on my pottery channel if you want to check that out. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining my journey. Surprisingly enough, funnily enough, there's an Indian restaurant right here at the bus stop. I kind of want to get some. Actually, I really want to get some because I'm hungry, but I don't want to order it. And then the person who's going to pick me up comes and I'm not ready. But okay. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. I'll show you my hotel or my ryokan. cabin, guest house. I don't know what to call it, but I'll show you when I get there, and then we'll call it a day. Thank you for watching. Store. I've spawned in Mashiko. This reminds me of like Mariano's, this one right here. The other place was like, I don't know, like a big old Walgreens or something. This is my room. Don't ask me why I have 2 beds, though, because that's the only room I can find. Very simple. That door is locked, you said. Fridge, TV.
Yeah,